Alright, this is Ben here with Home Family Outdoors. Today I'm going to be extracting the glands out of a red fox that a buddy of mine caught. So, when doing these glands, typically you're going to do them to either make baits and lures or to sell. There's a handful of glands on these, and also most times you'll keep some of the organs. The one right here, a lot of lure makers say is the most important, is the anal gland. So, I'll set my knife down. Just gonna pull that out a little bit of a ways. Squeeze that back. And always wear gloves and apron when you do this, because this stuff stinks if it gets on you. I can smell it. So this, I got my jar over here. Go put this in it. So when you're selling your glands, you'll want to go to the guy that you're selling them to ask which glands they want, how they want them cut. Typically, I'm going to be making my own lure, so I don't have to worry about that a whole lot. Right up here, you'll see a bunch of fat. It's the hot glands. This is around the back side, near the tail. Come up here, just cut them away. It's alright if there's fat. Now again, if you're selling them, I'd go to your place and ask them what all they want on it and how much of it. Oftentimes they won't want certain side or certain parts of that fat. Get this other one. Yep, we got them. Now, next, we have I'm not even sure which glands these are called. I want to say they're the shoulder glands or whatever. I'll take that. You'll feel like grape size thing in there, and almost like a series of them. I just take that, I cut that out. Cut that whole area out. Don't be surprised if there's blood, because there's a bunch of blood vessels that run through this area. It's alright, there's meat here. Right there you can see that gland. Get this other side done, and I'll show you the next part. Just got some snow last night. That's why I was waiting if I wanted to do this today. The carcass would be frozen, but it's like 35 degrees out, so it ain't bad. Alright, next we have the glands that are, I want to say, I've done this quite a few times. These glands typically are harder to find. Right here. On this upper side here. Sometimes they're up in here, sometimes they're not that shoulder. Yeah, they're up here. But they're right at the tip of the shoulder here. You can see a tiny little gland in there. It would have been a better idea if I did this top one first, because otherwise it slips down in. Right, and there's that gland. Alright, now we have a series of neck glands that run, or the earbud glands, which run about through there. I can actually see one exposed, but you'll feel 3, 4, 5 of them. I just like to cut that whole little area out. You'll get a lot of blood. There's some arteries right through there. But them glands are hidden right under that blood there. And don't worry about if there's meat in here, because you'll never get all of them if you decide to cut off the meat. These are so tiny, but there's so many of them. Alright, next we have, I like taking the urine, or at least the bladder out, so we're going to make our sit incision. I think this is a female, yeah. Right here's that bladder. Oh, nope, that ain't it. So let's just, oh, it ain't, that's up here. Got that bladder, it's empty. Some people say they like to empty out the urine out of the bladder when it's a full bladder and put it in a separate jar and just use it as urine. I don't typically do that. I prefer just to mix it with my gland jar because I make my own gland, so I don't got to worry about being picky. But typically, if you're going to sell it to a buyer, you want it the way they want it. Let's get them kidneys out of there. You want the kidneys, and a lot of times you'll want that liver. Because if you've ever done a hay set, that's my most typical set. If you come out on the trap line with me, that's a set I make most of them of, because I catch a bunch off of them. That's what I catch first.